Hey, hi guys. Hi you all. I'm Akaze here once again. Today I just want to speak briefly about the issue of X. I started a series sometime in the last video. I spoke about the issues about having relationships with an ex after you've gotten married or gotten engaged to somebody else. So today I just want to speak about the consequences. The consequences of having relationships with your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, things like that. Number one, which we all know, number one is it results in children. Having children from a third party, having bastards. I'm sure you all know that right now, the issue of DNA tests, paternity issues is so rampant now. You find out, you hear different stories of a man come on and say, oh, he went to do a DNA test and found out that his first child is not is not for him. How could that happen? Most likely, it came out from maybe a relationship, the wife having a relationship either pre or after marriage with an ex. So having children outside, having a child, bringing a bastard into your marital home is one of the consequences of fornicating with an ex. Yeah, that is one of that's one of the consequences. Then secondly, soul ties. Soul ties. I tell you, people have experienced situations whereby, because they've had sex with somebody else, pre-marriage or during their marriage, when they want to have sex with their spouses, their issue, they begin to compare their spouse's performance. They say, "Oh, you are not so, oh, you man, you are not so, you're not this, you're not that, you're not strong. I mean, you don't last for long, and all those things." Why do those things happen? Because there's something to compare with. When you have relationship with your ex, you still have soul ties with your ex. You always want to compare your spouse, your husband, your fiance, your husband. Always want to compare him or her with the other person. So having relationship with ex, it brings a lot of soul ties. And that's why I encourage people, when you want to get married, very importantly, very importantly, break off those ties. Break off those emotional ties with your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It helps and helps and helps a lot. Number three thing which I want to mention is blackmail. Because I tell you, if your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend has an affair with you and knows you are married, a lot of times it results in blackmail. The person begins to blackmail and say, look, if you don't give me this or give me that or do this or do that, I'm going to let your spouse know. And you find out that a lot of people have been ruined, a lot of marriage have been ruined, a lot of people have been ruined financially because of blackmail. Because of blackmail. The last one I want to mention is guilt. Let me tell you, if you are married, you are engaged to somebody, you are married, either you are engaged, about to be married, or you're already married, and you have a relationship, sexual relation with an ex, I tell you that guilt is going to run you down. That guilt is going to run you down. You can ask those who know. I'm sure some of you who are watching me who have done it before, you know that guilt is always there. Most especially when you know that maybe a child came as a result of it, and you are putting that child on your husband. I tell you, there is that guilt. Even if as a man, you father a child from father a child outside, you always have that guilt, knowing that look, my wife doesn't know that I have a child outside with an ex-girlfriend, or my husband doesn't know that, oh, this child that is we say is our child is the child of an ex-boyfriend. It brings guilt. It brings guilt, and many people live with that guilt. Sometimes they become depressed. So I want to just encourage you today that there are consequences for frolicking with an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. It is never, never, never a good option. So please, like I said in my last video, break up that tie. Break up those emotional ties with that ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend. Seek God's healing. God can heal your heart. God can help you put away those experiences, and help you start afresh. Okay, till my next video. Shalom. God bless.